Hey, what's up, folks? Just wanted to do a little reaction video to a podcast that I was watching the other day. It was a couple of things that they were talking about, but one of the questions that actually caught my attention was from a guy named Mikel16 posed to a gentleman named Patriots Lab, aka Ray. They started talking about a couple of things, but this one really grabbed my attention. The reason is because the way the question was asked. Jamel Saladin was the host of the podcast, and he had a couple other people on there, aka Mac Mean. He has a podcast on there, Mac Mean True Stories. Not all stories are true stories. But the way Mac Mean answered the question is the way, answered the question is the way that I would have asked the question. But once I get to it, and I'll tell you exactly what I'm talking about. Let's watch this real quick.
Where they at?
He gonna come for you. He be coming for me, and I'm his Muslim brother. But he about to get you. You better be ready. I'm using my microphone.
That's what's up.
No, brother with the Trump hat. My bad. I can't see your name, so I do apologize.
My name is Ray.
So the names will pop up later on, but the gentleman to the left, top left, is Jamel Saladin. It's his podcast. Right next to him is Mac Mean. The two at the bottom, the one with the purple circle, that's Mikel16, and then right next to him is Ray, aka the Patriots Lab.
Right.
Oh, brother, I got a question for you. Right? I'm gonna make a statement to you. I want to get your reaction. Right? I want to say, look at my African American right there with the Trump hat. How that feel when I say that to you?
What do you mean? How does it make me feel when you say that?
I'm saying you like a show. You like a sideshow.
If you can't see it too well, Mac Mean went to go grab a hat. It says "Make America Great Again."
So I'm just pointing you out. Look at my African American with the Trump hat.
Oh, I'm proud.
Is that okay to say that?
I'm proud to be on this platform, enjoying what's going on with my Trump hat on and my American flag in the back. I'm proud of the fact. I'm proud of that.
Hold up, Mikel. I got something for you.
And the reason I'm proud of it is because I know what I'm standing for. That's why I'm proud.
Yo, I know exactly what Mac is about to do right now, so watch this shit. Hold on. Just watch.
The gentleman, his name will pop up later, but the gentleman who states that he knows what Mac is going to do, his name, I think, is Marco Bambino. They kind of have a history together, so that lets you know that Mac Mean is about to go and let you know how he feels about the question that's about to be asked.
He's about to pull out his Trump stuff.
Saladin, you already know what it is.
Go ahead, Mikel.
All right, I want to play something real quick, y'all. Give me a sec.
Go ahead.
They came for the smoke today, y'all. I'm allowing it.
I want to find out what's going on with him. You know what I'm... look at my African American over here. Look at him. Are you the greatest?
You hear that? Y'all heard that, right?
I heard it.
Now, what type of belligerent downplaying tone was that? You accept that, black man?
He said, look at my African American over
Right.
there.
Who the hell talks like that? Be honest, my guy. Hold up, my guy. Be honest. You think that man really has real relationship with black people when he talks about black people like that?
Yes, sir.
Who the hell have you ever heard in your life?
Al Sharpton.
Wait, my guy. Quick question, and I'll be done because I wanna get.
There goes Mac Mean. He's about to start it off.
Give me one more person in history that you got quoted as saying, "Look at my African American."
Bro, look at Joe Biden. He didn't want his kids growing up in the jungle.
Brother, that is so unnatural to say. I can't believe it went over your head. But see, that's the problem too, my brother, with the Trump hat. It's like so quickly we do remember all of this nonsense. The way he came at Muslims, the Muslim ban, the way he came at Mexicans, the way he said your cities are shit for black people, the way he said hate racism.
See, now this is what I'm talking about. The way he asked the question, or the way he started off with what his question was going to be, was so vague and broad. It really didn't go into any kind of detail to make it not turn into like an argument.
Yeah,
All of y'all forget about that.
Let me grab this.
Real quick.
The cities
y'all
are
older
shit.
folks got some serious amnesia to deal
Bruh,
with
the cities
because
No, no,
are
no,
I
no,
shit.
no,
don't
no,
get it.
no. Mikhail, let me just say this, right?
Okay.
MacMean goes into a little bit more detail as he goes on, but he answers the question in a way that the question actually should have been asked.
Number one, because you know I rock with you. And sometimes, like in this, like what in the political game, and what I'm learning in the last 2 years is that this you have to when I come to the table and I'm trying to make somebody understand my point, all troll bullshit aside, right? What I do is you can't feed they got an old saying, you can't feed a baby steak. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes if you want to make a point, you have to come up with facts and you have to land the point without offending a person. You know what I'm saying? And if you say what you gotta say without offending them, if you could get their attention in that way, they'll actually listen to what you're saying. So
Well, technically, right? If I followed your president, I could offend people and become president. I mean, technically,
now,
if
okay,
we want to
show me.
really talk
Okay,
about offending people.
He
okay.
killed
Now
more
look,
so black people
Mikhail.
than any. Well, never
Let me
mind.
say this one thing, right, Mikhail? People say a lot of things about Trump in particular, right? And I'm
This is where he answers the question that I believe that Mikkel 16 was trying to ask.
really less likely to defend a person as opposed I'm more of a person to defend the ideas, the truths. You know what I'm saying? So, if what did he do that was offensive to Muslims?
I'm gonna tell you what he did that was offensive to every single human being, right? Because just like we would never, ever have someone, in our business, in a place that expects you to really take your job seriously and have some moral fortitude, I would never expect any of us to let someone slide who's going, especially we appreciate our mothers and sisters and all the women in our lives who goes around and saying, when you're rich, this is off camera, really what he believes. When you're rich, you could grab women by the pussy and they will just let you do it. This is the mind of the maniac that y'all have
Now,
put
let's
in
stop right
power
there.
with
Now, let's stop. Let's
zero,
stop.
zero
Let's
political experience. Only country in the
look.
world that could give you a job at the highest office with zero experience.
Now look.
Crazy.
Now
Crazy.
look what I'm saying. Okay, cool. What we talking about?
Talk
Okay,
about
check out.
the.
Now look. I'm going for the Kwame look. Now look, let me just explain this. Okay.
Nailed it.
Now, to counter that, right? Does that mean because he has that sort of idea, those ideas that you don't agree with, that he's a bad president? Because if we are we talking about are we because if we doing that, are we if we attributing character the character of a person's personal life as a criteria for running this country? You got to think about it. There was some presidents that probably killed dudes. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? They probably killed dudes. The Republicans didn't come into play until after the 16th or the 17th president. This country was being ran by Democrats. The Republicans is actually the ones who came into play to stop slavery. You know what I'm saying? So we got to
Can
look
I
at
be honest? I wanna say something. And I talk about facts. I'm pretty.
So that's pretty much his take on the question. But the way I would have actually came in to make this seem a little bit more of like a debate or just figuring out someone's background, I would have asked the question in the sense of why do you like Trump? And then the second part would have been, do you like him as a man or do you like him for what he's done as the president at the time? The way he asked it was just so broad, it turned into like a sort of an argument where they were going back and forth. So it's one of those things where you can say a majority of things in life are subjective and everyone has their opinion as to why they like or dislike something. But in order for us to kind of understand each other, we kind of have to get a little background behind their ideals. Liking someone is, like I said, is subjective. Like, for instance, let's take Bill Cosby. The man has a huge legacy, a very huge legacy, but because of what happened to him in his lifespan, it kind of took away from that legacy that he created. I still kind of like him just because of what he's done for the community since he became an activist. But I think he's kind of turned as to being able to try to help the African American community in their plight. Kind of turned on a lot of people, which kind of left a bad taste in a lot of people's mouth. But like I said, sometimes you just can't take away the legacy from what a man has done. Yeah, maybe 45 wasn't the best, but no one in politics is the best. Everyone comes up with great ideas as to what they believe that they can do for America, but no one ever stops and makes it about the people. It's all about them. Well, like I said, I just want to put my take on that. But like I said, it's sometimes we can find out more about people if we just ask the right questions. Pretty much the moral of the story is don't judge a book by its cover until you actually read the book itself, and then you can kind of understand what's going on with that person. All right. Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.